We don't care. We said we were going to do this video back in January, maybe even December. But yeah. I got sick. School started back up for you. We just both been busy. My God. And it's almost March. I'm fully aware of that. But you put in the work and picked out 15 of your favorite music videos from last year. And we did the work. You did the work. I put together some videos. So we got to go ahead and just do it, even though it's 2 months late. So
let's go. Let's go.
So you know what? We just gonna dive right on in. So actually, before that, I'm gonna give a quick little recap. So I brought DJ Jeremiah of the Track Stars on, and we did his top, what's it, 25 songs or 20 songs of 2023, and then I hooked up with Seven from Adam. My homie Sev came on and he talked about his 15 favorite projects of 2023. And I got to thinking, I was like, I don't think anybody's really covered music videos in the space. Actually, maybe you came to me with that. Said that nobody covers music videos really in the space. So I was like, you know what? If you can put it together, we're going to do it. So here we are. That's kind of setting the table. So what you guys are going to hear are, he's done a good job. He broke it into 5 categories. 5 categories. I won't give them away. We're going to walk through them. We're going to highlight these 15 different artists. So without any further ado, I'm talking too much. Let's get into the first video. And we're going to stop it. You want to stop it in between every video to talk about it?
Oh, most definitely. Let's go.
Okay. We'll stop it in between each one then. Let's go. This is the first one.
Heavy on me, God don't let it hold me. God, I know what you doing is trying to grow me. Got the word in my hand like don't put me. All the voices in my head, gotta make them shut. Lay the phone on the bed, gotta put the drug down. I pray, but she still died. My homie chose to still ride. My country been believing lies, but I'ma just keep on praying.
All right, so first one. So that's Tori Deshawn, and the name of the song is
"Stuck on the Elevator" by Tori Deshawn. Bro, first of all, one of my favorite songs by Tori, definitely up there with "Change the Channel." I really love those songs. Those songs are, oh my God, those songs are so great. I love the way he tells stories, bro. The way people can give him as much credit as they want for his bars, and I do too. I think just the way that he tells stories is something that no one does like him in the space for sure. But the reason I added this this video, it's in the category of storytelling. I think for those on the outside looking in, they're like, okay, there's an elevator in here, but then everything else is kind of just miscellaneous. Okay. For those who aren't paying attention. But if we're watching the video, or if we're truly paying attention to the story or the things going on, emotions being portrayed, he's talking about how, or it looks like he's in all these scenarios where people are happy or people are in these like amazing moods, and him and even his wife, which was cool that he had her in the video, were sad, realizing like they were struggling to get these things that they had prayed for, while everybody else is getting their prayers answered. And so then it's like this internal battle, kind of like he's having in the song, but he's also having this in the video too. So I feel like they painted the picture so perfectly and so beautifully, with everything they were doing cinematically, and including the shots were just really cool too, and the colors were really dope. I thought it all stood out. But what did you think about the video?
I thought it was dope. I love the song. Like, as soon as I heard the song, I had it in my R&B section of my radio, so you get the famous plug.
Heck yeah!
Played for like 2 weeks in a row. So I love the song. When I saw the video, it just really just showed you, like, man, like, once you see the video, now like every time you hear the song, you just want to stop what you're doing and go to YouTube and watch the video, because they point to each other, they talk to each other. So I thought it was dope. I thought it was really dope, man.
So fire, bro. It was so fire. I love it, bro. I love it. It was definitely one of the strongest ones of last year. There were strong videos last year, but that was definitely one of them.
Great, great. We gonna do this rapid fire, so we gonna keep it right on pushing, and we're gonna go to our next one in the storytelling category. So you have 3 videos per category, and this is the storytelling category. So let's hop on to song number 2, or video number 2.
Let's go.
Coming through now, that's another guy. Had to cut the sinning. I ain't tryna be grilling like car. I'm spitting this spiritual living. He ain't safe. I'm dipping. Oh, it ain't a pen and read the word and listen. That's the reason I'm winning.
right, all right. So we got Wande. We got Wande. Talk to us, man.
All right, so the legendary lady herself, Wande.
Right.
I love her energy so much. Like she has such like cool, such a cool vibe about her.
Exactly.
And I think that was shown so well in this video, the winning music video. I think for those who probably aren't tapped in with her other social medias or her short form content, this video kind of seems just like it has no connection to anything else she's done. But for those of her fans who are really tapped in, she went viral on both TikTok and I believe Instagram for this series that she had. Like I forgot the exact name of it, but it was basically like Women of the Bible, and she was like rapping. She was rapping their stories and like telling everybody what basically happened in rap and what she does. So this is kind of like not necessarily the inverse, but this is like that. But like if it was a reality TV show or like Oprah or like a talk show, and I felt like that was just so creative because it's like first of all we hear these exactly. It's like these characters are so far attached from us in some ways we think, but then it's like to bring them into our modern world, what would that look like? We have like Eve crying about like failing us and like sinning and all that stuff. So it's like it's just like it really is hilarious, and I really like it. At first, when she posted about it, I thought she was announcing that she was having a talk show, which I thought would be dope.
Bro, I was just like, we made it.
The set was so fire. I think we still need it. I definitely think we still need a Wande talk show, but I think this was such a great evidence of the commitment that she has to her art, and I really like that. Storytelling wise, I thought it was really comedic, humorous, and kind of cool in a lot of ways.
I thought the same thing. I thought we were for sure getting a Wande show. I love how she has her regular social media life and her following there, and she had sketches there, and it turned into like a music video. So like you're right, they're definitely talking to one another. So Wande, she's a star, man. I don't know how these records keeps picking them, but bro, she has a really good thing going. So looking forward to more from Wande. And now let's keep moving. Storytelling. This is song number 3.
Bad to the max.
Yeah. 94 until infinity. I ain't sorry, yeah, we go forever. Infinitely don't wanna give me. I can't do no gimmicky. I keep it solid, had to do it differently. Jacket from Holland, my pants from Italy. I just pulled up at the embassy, had to turn up on my enemies. I went with God where He's sending me. I ain't get here accidentally.
All right. So there we have it. We have Mad to the Max. And that is by the one and only Ty Brazel. And who's featured on that song?
J-Way, or some may call him J-Way the Alien, however you choose to, whatever you choose to call him. Either way, such an underrated artist. I believe, what is it? Dang it. Dad by Faith was talking about him on Twitter recently. He was just saying like, we need more people like J-Way and CHH, and I 100% agree.
He's a beast.
Bro, seriously, people don't get it. But they will eventually. But the reason I chose Mad to the Max as one of my favorite storytelling music videos was, first of all, the colors. It's like this, we feel like we're in this like investigation or this like old school detective movie. And they're so, bro, there's this shot in the music video where the camera is aiming at this mirror and it's like super shattered. And somebody pulls up the mirror and you see Ty Brazel in like 3 of the shatters, bro. And it's like, you can tell it was done practically. And I feel like that's what's so cool about that shot. But outside of that, you get like this camaraderie between Ty Brazel and J-Way. And like, it's like this cool energy. It's like they're buddies, they're homies. And then you get this crazy plot twist at the end of the video. I believe, if I remember correctly, I believe J-Way was like the person that was guilty of the crimes at the end of the video, and we see them going and investigating this entire time, thinking both of them are innocent, both of them are just detectives, and then we get that switch and that twist. So I felt like that was just so cool how they portrayed it, and they waited till the very end of the music video to point that out. Because it's like the end of the song, and then it's like the end of the story as well. So it was a perfect cut of time, for sure. But I would say that's why that was one of the ones in the categories, for sure.
Nice. And how they shot the video was dope, and also the like you said, just the storyline of it. So it just wasn't shot well. They actually probably had a storyboard and had almost like a mini movie type of type of thing in mind when they shot the video. So man, I thought that was really dope. And yeah, that concludes our storytelling section for
Let's go
for the videos. And now we're gonna move on to our next section. I'm not gonna give it away. I'm just gonna let the screen talk to you and let you know what it is, and we're gonna keep it moving.
But
I know depression feel like Goliath when fighting through it. I might have blew my mind if I didn't title what I was doing. I saw the fire call, I'm in the sky and I'm flying to it. Everybody think they hot till the fire come. You not a gremlin cause you could order a higher gun. If you offended and grab a sword then you'll die from one. Don't get it twisted, you just a wick to the wicked. Dang.
bro,
You just the wicked to the wicked. We're not talking about bars, but
if we were, this video would be so much longer, bro. It'd be so much longer. Dude, okay. Oh my goodness. There's so much to say about it. Okay. To start off, first, the reason this list was so hard to make is because Cinematics is one of my favorite videographers in the space. Will forever be, in my opinion. I've actually been wondering where he's been. So I've been curious about what he's been doing, but it was so hard not to choose all his music videos for this, or at least most of them, for 2023. The reason I chose this one is in the category of edits or editing, rather. I just really like the style of this music video. Cinematics made a post on Instagram of some of the shots, of how some of the shots were inspired. One of them actually being inspired by The Incredibles office scene, like one of the office scenes in The Incredibles, which is really cool and hilarious. Yeah. And it was reflected in the colors of the scene and a lot of stuff. But as I was watching it just now, I'm glad you chose that scene too, because there's this match cut that goes from, I believe it was No Big Deal in his office clothes to him in his like torn up suit. And the suit was from one of his previous singles that year, his President music video, I believe. I didn't realize how much these videos tied in until just now. But Bats walks by No Big Deal, throws him the paper, and that's the exact same paper Bats was reading in the last video of President. So then we see No Big Deal pick up this President newspaper, switches to him old school. I just really like the cohesive flow of this video. It's like it feels like it's in one world, because we see him go from the old time. It pans up to the smoke, pans back down to the modern world, and then you get all these like wild cuts and everything like that. I just really like the style. No Big Deal is also a great actor emotionally. I really like the way he portrays emotion while he's rapping, and like in his music videos, it feels like you're feeling what he's feeling, or his character is feeling in these music videos as well. But some of those things are just the reasons I had to put this one in there. Also, I just love Cinematics. He's so talented for sure. But yeah, what were your thoughts on this, bro? Because I gotta know. It was just
the transitions, man. The way they like the way they would smoke with the helicopter, then with the sky when they came down, like the newspaper, like you said. Dude, just the way he blinked. So he blinked, and then it was just like a new Delhi in a different scene. Right. It's like,
dude, so wild, bro. So wild.
Cinematics. He definitely he did his thing. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. And really good pointing out like the callbacks to President. And this is another one of the things. If you're a really big fan of Dilly and what he's doing, you can see some of that. You can see that common thread from video to video. Yeah. And it kind of makes you stop and think. And the funny thing is, I thought it looked familiar, but I'm just like, no, I haven't seen this video before. But but I didn't think about that again until you just made your comment. So so shout out to Dilly, man. That's or shout out to Dilly and shout out to Cinematic. So
we need him on NPR. Run up the views on this video. We need him on NPR, bro.
You saw it. You saw it goes. You saw what I saw. The thing was
bro. They had
numbers. We gotta get him on there. And he had the show for in Nashville, right?
Yeah. March 9th, I believe.
Gosh, it's a live performance. I wish I could teleport to Nashville, but I can't get there. Bro. So shout out to
they
you,
put out the guitar.
Right, he had to pull the guitar out.
Bro, it was so hard, bro. It was so hard.
Let's keep it going.
Let's go.
Sacados de la prisión, noticia a los demonios, hay peligro de extinción. Ya me fijé, ok, y vamos a todos en del hasta que llegue. No vendo mi alma ni mi fe, ok. Estoy gritando, ya me liberé, ok.
part was crazy.
Dude.
Like when they were spinning around the truck, and there was different people in the beds of the truck. It goes on for like a few bars.
Right.
So your homework, people, is to go check out that video. Video. So, Bars, talk to us about that video.
Okay, so this is someone I actually found out about rather fairly recently. I found out about them, I think, at the end of last year, which is kind of funny. His name is Elias Vargas, and he was the one who directed and edited the music video. He does both visual art and music videos, all these kinds of things. And he's so great at all of them. He's like one of those people where you're like, you can be good at something but great in another. He's like great in all of them. And something that stood out to me, dude, it's unreal, bro. He's like casually does it. He does it like his light work. And he was editing. What was it? He posted clips about this on Instagram, and then they posted the video later on. And the clips he just showed were crazy. But to get into why I have this in the editing section of the categories is because there's so many slight things or like things that would kind of like pass by. Just there are things shot wise that are crazy, and the lighting is super wild and like awesome. One of the opening shots that you just had up was this shot that it's like paper and there's fire in front of the camera, and you have Kenny in the middle of that fire. It's like something that seems like it's like kind of simple to do, but it adds to the aesthetic of the video so well. There's this shot that played a little bit prior. I think something that played heavily into this video. I could be wrong, and I would love to see if I'm right or not, but I think it was either rotoscopes or masks that played into this video heavily. And there's this shot with this car that Kenny is in, and you see like the road beside him moving super fast. It seems like he's moving at somewhat of a slow pace. I feel like I know how that could have worked, like cutting out the car and then speeding up the video beside it. But the way he does it, it looks so seamless that it's like you almost don't notice it unless you're paying attention. There are also some scenes where Kenny has the camera attached to his chest or whatever, and he's walking through the streets, and the windows like disappear, and they're just like these flashes of like colors and everything. But if he just did that without effort, you would have just seen it like flat. But I believe he tilted the the colors and everything to make it look like it was almost on the window or was the window. So there are all these little things that Elias did that makes it feel like this immersive, colorful world, almost kind of like the Spider-Verse in some ways. It's like this whole crazy universe that looks a lot like ours, but Kenny is walking through it. So that's kind of what he made it feel like, and that's why it had to be here. It's just too good. The quality just feels so top tier. But that was one of my other picks for sure.
And that was a new artist for me. And for our listeners and for our watchers, his name is Kenny Rivers. The name of the song is Identity. So make sure you go check that out. And that's part of the reason why I love having people come on my radio show as well as my YouTube channel, because you guys are always teaching me of this new artist. Shout out Luke DiMarzio. He's one of the best at it.
Facts.
He has a dope video on Instagram of some new artists that he's found, and I'm like, they're all fire. So I'm looking forward to this social media, Luke. That's gonna be dropping some stuff on Instagram. So, so we have one more in our edits category.
Let's go.
So let's go ahead and get that fired up and see who it is.
I'm a drummer that's back in the pocket. I go out and come back with the hits. Fresh out the corner, I'm back in the studio. Got one to cook, guess she not in the loop. They didn't see all the work I put in, so when they see the growth, they gon' think it's a fluke. Planning to see now it's growing a little. Now they probably thinking I think I'm the poop. It's a ripple effect every time that I drop, making waves with these hits. All I need is a switch it up. He sent me free, now I'm loose. See my neck, I was down with a loop.
Yes, sir. So that's Mike Teasy. That's Mike Teasy. So that's and the name of that song is Fresh Off Tour Freestyle. So Barth, let's talk about that one.
Let's go. Okay, so this one is actually another one of those Elias like scenarios. The person who made this video, as far as I know, I believe it was Eli Williams. Which is funny because he's also the producer for some of our favorite artists like Not Clyde. I believe he produced for George Rose's most recent BPM song with SO. He's been on so many songs, produced for so many artists. And he also edits music videos. So another thing is just like, bro, Dang it. Dude, I actually reached out to him about this music video because I was like, bro, what did you edit this on? Like, this is so good. There's so many things. I like how this one felt like witty editing, and what I mean by that is he enhanced so many of these moments that seem like they would be irrelevant, and he makes them like worth paying attention to. For example, one of the scenes that was in one of the scenes that was in there, Mike Teasy like does this like gunshot like action towards the camera, and he adds this like gunshot type burst into the camera, and then it leaves when that scene leaves, basically leaves when that scene leaves, and then he does this bloop thing, and then he adds like this little like low opacity or like screened out type bloop, and then there's later on in the video there's this scene where it's like this white background that Mike Teasy is rapping on with some like, I believe like chromatic aberration, and then like right at the beat drop he like makes it leave the camera, and it just made that moment hit so much harder. So it was like those little details, and like a heavy black and white filter, like the highlights are bright enough to see and then the darks are super dark. It just gives like this really like gritty feel that I believe that Mike Teasy was also trying to give while he was rapping, and I feel like it worked so well, especially considering it was fresh off tour freestyle, and then these video clips are on tour. It just all tied in really well. I just really liked it for real.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I enjoyed a lot of the same things, and one of the things I really enjoyed about it was like his use of like the black and white and the lighting. And speaking of lighting, it's only right we go to our next category, and it just might go.
But you know that the first be last. On my own, I just might crash. Oh, should die, please bring me back. Cause right now I'm praying I don't make a fool of me. Been moving foolishly lately. New to me, I'm still learning how to betray me. Scrutiny, gotta need someone to save me. 2 degrees, I think now my vision feel hazy.
Ah!
I didn't know who Gio was before this. So that's Gio. The name of the song it's Gio, right?
Yep, Gio.
The name of the song is "Fool of Me." So,
bro,
talk to us about this one.
All right, so Gio is such a talented artist. He's so great at using melodies and both bars in his music. He has such a great balance of the two. This video was directed by Roz Creative. He is also up there on my CHH cinematographers list. Like I love his stuff, bro. He's been popping off a little bit more on Instagram with his short form content. He's been helping out 350 and No Big Deal with some of their stuff on their IG pages and short form platforms. He used to, in my opinion, he used to be heavily known for a lot of his lighting of scenes and like the way he would shoot those scenes with those dynamic lighting styles and all those things. Now he's been leaning in more into a bit more of editing, but his lighting is still immaculate. Yeah. The reason I chose this scene for that is there's so many dope colors that are enhanced by the way the lighting bounces off of things. Like that laundry room scene that we just saw. There's so many blues, and then like you see Gio's skin tone, and like his hair is like kind of orangish, so it kind of pops off the blue. It all kind of just complements each other, and then he has this restaurant scene that's like that feels almost all orange, bro. It's like it's so beautifully shot, bro. It feels like a utopia almost, and it's like these common places, but it feels so distant. So I think I would say that's why I had to have it in here. I just love the way that Roz's scenes and videos are lighted or lit.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, that one was a new one for me, so it was my first time hearing the song, and also seeing the music video. My first introduction to the artist. So he definitely he seems like he's younger. He's a younger guy. He seems like he's fresh, and he's kind of newer. And I think he has some talent there. I think he has some talent, and I'm interested to hear what else he has coming in the future. So thank you for putting me on to a new artist,
bro. For sure, he's gonna be big, bro. He's gonna be big. I think he's kind of popping off with some TikTok influencers and stuff like that. Like Christian TikTok influencers really love his music, as far as I know.
Sweet.
But yeah, he's gonna be huge. He's gonna be huge, bro.
Got it. Well, let's keep it moving, and let's get on to our next one.
You don't don't know the cross till you crossed out all your options. Ain't no Cinderella in this family business. At the cross, that's where we all adopted. Never need no stage or no lights to go serve or give life. It ain't me the credit, been the master's card, but it's swipe or no swipe.
Again, we're not talking about bars, but the swiping,
bro,
that was cold. And that shot when he's holding, I'm not even sure what he was holding, but the light off of that was crazy. So,
dude,
bars.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, talk to us about.
I don't even know what the item, bro. Dude, I'm telling you, I don't even know what the item is, but it just looks so much doper for being in that scene, bro.
Right.
I don't care what it is. It could be the time stone for all I care. He could be Thanos.
Right.
But it was just so fire. Sadly, I don't know who directed this video. I found out about YB, I believe, through Southside Rabbi. Now I just peeped his music and was like, bro, this guy's clean.
Yeah.
But this video, bro, this video is just something else. Praying Hands by YB. I really like how the colors of this video also, it kind of feels like a Batman-esque movie.
Yeah.
It's really like, it feels elegant and rich, but then it also feels very ominous. A lot of the light is like not necessarily harsh, but it's very obvious where the light is coming from rather than just like it's coming from some random place, but it looks good. There are also really dope shots in this music video. There's one shot where the camera is pointing at YB, but through a mirror, and you don't know that until it zooms out, and it's like it shows the mirror that it's pointing at, and it's so clear. But like we just pointed out, there are just so many scenes where it's like you can tell the lighting was used to their advantage, and just it made so many things look so much cooler. It portrayed emotion so well in this video. So I had to have it in here, bro. I had to have it in here.
One thing I'm noticing is just in watching all these videos back to back, a lot of people use the same thing like a mirror or shooting through a mirror, but it's how they do it.
Yes,
like,
bro.
Crack the mirror.
Yes.
Or punch in on the mirror and then punch out. So it's like you're not creating something brand new. You're not creating anything brand new, but you're just doing it with your own flavor to it. So really
facts. Different kind of sauce, bro.
Right. Really, really dope. So we got one more lighting, I think. And let me make sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, we have one more. Let's get into it.
Bruh. Oh yeah.
If you say yes to the sun, he'll bring it back from the dead. Turning my pain into praise, death to life, there's really no This ain't really no phase, this is no high, this is my this is my life. We so holy, walking different. We so holy, walking different. We so holy, walking different.
Bruh.
I just like the song.
Okay, dude, bro, the whole project, dude. Oh my god, A3, bro. I can't even. He's one of those artists where he's like, you can't call him the next anything because I feel like he's paving his own path or paving his own lane. I think him and 350 both paved that lane together, but I feel like they have their own roads on this the street they're on, bro, and it's. Oh my golly, bro. I listen to that project randomly sometimes, bro. It's so good. If I'm not mistaken, this video is directed and edited by Christopher Jamie, I believe. He's worked with Mikey J as well, and some other artists. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if he did. I wouldn't be surprised if he had worked with 350, but I don't think he has yet, as far as I know. The black and white color is obviously something that we saw earlier with like the Max to the Max thing. But this one is obviously so different, bro. Yeah. It really like to some people would say that the highlights or like the whites are so blown out, but I feel like that's so perfect for this video. Like you have A3 rapping in front of what seems like an LED or like a lit up ad for something. And I feel like it's so perfect that he blows it out because one, those words would probably have been distracting, but two, it feels like this super dope performance shot of just like him being completely lit up, and all you really see is his silhouette. I feel like he utilized the lack of color so well, and it kind of adds this whole trap vibe, but like this really wild bounce and all the energy and everything, man. It was really cool. It was one of the best utilizations, I believe, of black and white. Yeah. Especially of 2023. Christopher Jamie is dangerous, bro. He's dangerous.
Another cool thing I like about music videos is that it's art and it can be interpreted in a lot of different ways. So like me seeing that dark and light is just like like that's like holiness is set apart and it's obvious. So like, me watching the video, I was just like, it made sense for the whites to be so white the way they were. It all makes me so. But again, like that might not be the purpose of that. But it's art. That's what I love about art and Christian hip hop. If done well, it's artistic. Like not just from like a technical standpoint of like the art of rapping, but like it can have like this imagery that comes along with it. So I thought it was dope. I thought it was dope, man. I thought it was dope. So
same, bro. I loved it, dude. I loved it. It was so dope. So
this is one of my favorite categories you came up with. The next one. So I'm very excited about this one. I'm not gonna hide my excitement. So I'm just gonna hop into it. Here we go.
But dealing with the fans been draining, and problems my dad been creating, and I can't blame that on Satan, but I blame myself. I'm saying, God take this pain I'm breaking. No one understands, cause you ain't been in my shoes. I'm paying my dues. I'm learning the rules. I can't get confused. This life I can't choose. I wish I knew.
Again, this is a new artist for me, and I feel like I couldn't find a clip that really did the direction justice. So I did the best I could. Dude. Y'all need to go check it out. So the name of the artist is Cousin Ricky. The name of the song and music video is You Ain't. So go check it out. Like I said, my clip doesn't do it justice. It doesn't do it justice, but Bars, over to you.
Bro. Okay, so I wish I knew who directed this too. I believe it's actually on the video, so please y'all tap in with who directed this video for sure. Dude, Cousin Ricky is actually related to Akleso. He's actually Akleso's cousin, I believe.
I was literally about to say he reminds me of Akleso.
Yeah. Dude, so Akleso is actually in I believe the opening shot and one of the scenes that was in here as well. He was like in the background just kind of chilling with some of the boys and stuff like that. Cousin, so this is actually his first single. So like his first like ever released song. Cousin Ricky came out guns blazing on this entire track. Reason I really like the direction of this video is he's kind of talking about his struggles and like all of these like really like hard things going on in life, and he chooses this really like what some people would deem as like unlivable and kind of like dirty, messed up, trashy kind of place, and he finds himself in so many of like these locations within this house where there's debris all over the ground, and he's just doing all these performances. He has one, I believe, where he's like in the bathroom and he's like getting out his anger. Yeah, it's just really dark and like really, like kind of just sad looking, really. And I think the way that he expressed his emotions, but also the way that the video echoes everything he's saying in the song is just so dope, bro. It's so cool. Yeah, it's
there's a particular scene. I wish I would have clipped that. Now, like my hindsight is like, Byron, you should have picked that. You should have picked that piece. But like, there's a clip where it's like he's in a like looks like a house that's been run over. It's like it's completely torn apart, but it has like this bright yellow wall. And
oh my yes,
really, really clean shot. I should have picked that. So I may put it right here in post. But
let's go.
It's a dope video. And let's keep going with this creative direction. Let's keep going.
Let's go.
Let's see what we have next. I bet it's real big.
Oh yeah, it probably is.
Real big. Yeah, my squad do it big, do it real big.
Yes, sir.
Brr. Dude.
I had to at least have
the
Lecrae part kind of in there, and then even what they did when Lecrae walked in was just dope. The way they, and once again, Bats with another cameo in the videos. So Bars, talk to us about this one.
Okay, so like I said, Cinematics is arguably one of the best cinematographers in CHH. So I couldn't help myself. I had to have him at least in here twice. I figured 3 might be a bit much, but at least twice was a good amount of sprinkle. Bro, that's a bar. That's a bar. Facts. The reason that I really like the direction of this video is, to some people it might seem minimal or minuscule, but in, I believe it was the 23 or the 22 playlist, Miles Minnick had a song with What Up RG called Steppin', and the music video was directed by Kid Viz. And in the video, we have What Up RG, and he's like huge, Miles Minnick, huge, and these giants in this small city. Bro, that video is fire. And the reason that makes Big so much doper to me is because I think Cinematics might have known that Miles Minnick being huge or being a giant had already been done before. So rather than making everything else large, he made himself small in the video. So he had himself as the perspective of the cinematographer shrink. So all the shots that you see that are like kind of like the camera facing upwards, I believe is supposed to portray the cinematographer getting those shots. So that's why you get a lot of like the artist looking down rather than the artist looking up. And then you get some cool window shots of like the world expanding in larger giants and everything. It was really just really creative the way that Cinematics directed it and kind of just made sure that it felt seamless. Again, like also the No Big Deal video, and then just like enhanced moments and made moments funny or witty. It just looked really cool. Those were really dope. The attention to detail is fire. Yeah. And shout out to Bats for being in this video too.
Yeah. And it's if you want to give credit where credit's due, it's all Bats' fault. Bats grabbed.
Oh dang, that is true too.
Shout out to Bats for behind the scenes helping us with this video. Right. So
for Stricken Cinematics. Bro, bro.
Let's go ahead, hop into this next one.
Yo. Let's go.
Asked for the manager, he came to me, smiled in my face. I gave the cookies and apologized for today. He said, my brother, listen, it's okay. Congratulations on your baby. Then it hit me that these people watching every single move I make. Like the way we dream, way back in Perry Lane.
Man, another one of those songs that after you hear it, you just want to watch the music video and vice versa. So thought that one was really dope. Talk to us about that one.
Okay. For some people, I think they would think this is a really like soft video for a rap song. Totally disagree. But this is first of all, it's a beautiful music video. But second of all, the name of the song is Perry Lane, off the Perry Lane pack by Halvey. This song's music video, I believe, was actually shot in the area where Halvey grew up. So I think in one of the scenes he actually is bicycling past one of his old houses. I could be wrong. Oh, wow. But it was really, really dope. Later on in the video, there's this scene where Halvey and his friend are watching this boy talk to his coach, and that boy is supposed to be young Halvey, like he was talking about in the song, having this like this anger or being upset with his coach. And we're seeing that lived out where we see Dennis or whatever his neighbor. I forget the older guy's name. I feel bad, but long story short, he was like reliving his life, watching all these things play out of his younger self, and it kind of reminded me of that. I also just really like the overall like kind of just homey vibe, like the warmth of this video. It was really really cool. Also the attention to detail in the kid. Like we all know Halvey had longer hair before he cut it. Yeah. And it was kind of cool that they kept true to that instead of just getting a kid with a shaved head to kind of because Halvey's head is cut. So there are all those really dope things I think that kind of stood out to me about the video. Also, wish I knew who directed this. Usually Reach's stuff is Johnny Clay, but I don't think this was one of his videos. I think it was somebody else. Okay. But the credits are probably in the description of the video, so y'all tap in with them too, please.
Yeah, man. It's for some reason, well, there's a few personal reasons why I enjoyed the video. Ever since I was a little kid, like I rode my bike to school every day as soon as my mother would let me. Like I rode my bike to school almost my entire elementary time because I had an older brother. Even when I was like in first grade, I still like my older brother was there to make sure I was good. So shout out to my big bro.
Hey.
So we used to call our bikes our cars. So we just really loved our bikes. Like, we used to wash them, make sure we didn't get the spokes and the chain messed up. We used to really take care of our bikes. And another thing, why bikes are special, because then after that, I didn't have a bike for forever. I still don't have a bike now. But going back 2 years ago, when Holy Culture came to me about having a radio show, I remember the week before my very first radio show, I had to go out to California for work. My first time out in California, we were like in wine country. And the hotel we stayed at they rented out bikes. So at the end of every night when I was out there, I remember having a playlist of like, oh my gosh, I have a radio show. And I would just ride my bike till the sun went down. And I remember like just trying to formulate how I was going to do the show. That's how I got the idea to have 4 different quarters. Like everything about my show happened while I was riding a bike around Santa Ana, California. So seeing him on a bike talking about life, it just reminded me of that. So that's beautiful box moment.
Bro, that's fire.
Yeah, man. So that concludes our that concludes our creative direction section.
Let's go.
That wasn't supposed to rhyme, but I'm glad it did.
Right, spitting. Y'all didn't know B+ was secretly one of the ghostwriters for your favorite artist. I'm kidding.
I'm barely a radio host.
Nah, bro. Nah. That's hilarious. Nah, bro, you're definitely goated, bro, as a radio host for sure, and a DJ.
Yeah, so
and maybe a rapper.
Speaking of like being out in California and like riding my bike through like wine country and things like that, I saw a lot of scenic views. So speaking of scenic views, let's get into our next section.
Let's go.
Yesterday gone, don't think about the past. Didn't know who I was under the mask. It look greener when you look at that grass. Jealousy make you blind to what you have. I never trip, never fall. I get up quick, clever. No, we won't be here forever. Walking with God made my principal back.
Bro. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so Caleb Gordon, the industry plant of CHH. I'm kidding. I'm joking. Wait, let me actually stop. Wait. I don't believe Caleb Gordon is an industry plant whatsoever. That was 100% a joke. For those of you who believe that, calm down.
Because there were plants in the background of the scene.
Exactly. Okay. Nah, but dude, bro, he's awesome. He's so cool. He's been popping for so long, and he deserves it. But the reason that this video stood out to me, I've never seen a performance video like this in CHH. I feel like there's obviously that like what is it? There's that, you know, people are obviously going to think in a rap video if you get women dancing, it's going to be something inappropriate or something wild or crazy. But I feel like this was one of the first videos where we've seen that, at least in the new generation of CHH, where it's just genuinely just a dance video to the song.
Yeah.
Everybody knows how hard this song hits. I think it's one of his biggest songs, or was one of his biggest songs around this time. And he could have easily done like a hardcore rap video, but the fact he did like this laid back, mainly orange and green type video, I think enhanced the like extreme hard hitting nature of the song.
Yeah.
Because he's like in this peaceful, patient feeling background, and he's got like these swift moves of the camera. Yeah. I just really, really like the way that the colors looked in this video. I think that's what really stood out to me. Kind of bouncing off of the idea of the cover art, which is like, I believe like an orange timer, which is really cool. I just really like it. I really like that. I think the scene just looks great. It just really looks cool.
Orange and green, it strangely enough, it looks so good together.
It does.
They have that orange and green. It's just like that sharp orange and like that kind of foresty type of green. It works together. And shout out to Caleb Gordon. My kids, they love this song so much. It's a song that he did around Christmas time. It's called Hot Chocolate Flow.
Oh, but yeah. Where he's like hot chocolate.
Yes, that song is so fire. And it's like it's a Christmas song, but it's like we play that all the time. And my kids be around the house doing their little thing. I love it, man. I love it. So shout out to Caleb, man. We love you over here. And let's keep going with these scenic locations. Let's go. Keep going.
Tell me, am I really solid?
Dude.
I'm only 16, cause you know I got this. Weight on my chest.
Oh yeah.
Weight on my chest. Some days I don't feel my best. Lord, give me rest. I just need to hit reset. Cause all that I need is
you. Okay. Now, I once again appreciate you, Boris. I never heard of this artist before. First time hearing the song. First time seeing the video.
Bro.
These shots are crazy. These drone shots, like,
dude.
Then it like turns into like cartoon anime-ish type. I'm like, come on, like, who did this and why?
Yes, bro.
Did he say he's only 16?
Yeah, in the song you did say that. Yeah.
All right. Why'd you take it from here?
Dude, okay, so Kai Ryan, one of the newest members of Divine Outcast by Swayze. Really cool dude. I actually had no idea who he was until one of my friends actually told me about him, sent me the links to his songs, and I was like, bro, this guy is dope. So I've been trying to keep track with them since I found out about him. Dude, I saw this video, and Kyra has he's had tons of videos throughout his music career, his new music career. Like you said, he's 16, so it's not like it's hundreds. But he's this was one of the ones that was really different from some of his other ones. This one was like really cinematic, like in a whole different kind of way. Like you said, the drone shots were so wild. First of all,
crazy.
I had no idea how he got on like that mini mountain. I don't even know if I want to know, because
I had the same thought. I was like,
bro,
I was gonna look like I don't see no way to really.
Dude, that's what I was saying. There was no ladder, no nothing, bro. And he was just chilling up there. But I think that's something that was dope about this video too. First of all, the commitment to do something like that. I know that probably wouldn't have been me for sure. But we've seen drone shots in CHH music videos, but I don't think we see a lot of fast-paced, like quick, like swift movements with the drone shots. I think the way they did that, adding it just really added to like the wavy type vibe of the beat at times. Like you said, the storytelling was kind of cool. How he's like this outlier in this world of robots, or like robotic acting people. It was just really, really, really cool in the look of it. I believe they actually got in some behind the scenes or in the end of the video, they had like the police behind them from that area. They're trying to figure out what was going on. I think they were like seeing why there were cars and cameras out there in the desert. So they were definitely committed to the video.
Wow.
As far as I know, everybody's good now. But dude, bro, I love this video. I love this video. He's so skilled, bro. He's so skilled.
So I want to say his name is Kai Uriah. It's spelled Kai space Uriah. So Kai Uriah, and I'm just going to start a rumor now. He has a jetpack, and he uses jetpack to get on top of the mountain, and then he also has a drone. So he's 16-year-old. He's basically Iron Man. So,
bro, he really is, bro. It would make sense.
It would make sense. Rumor. So Kai, you are the Iron Man, the new one. They're looking for one anyway. So.
Bro, hey, yeah.
And matter of fact, I'm speaking with Miles Morales right now. So
you know what it is?
That's what it is.
MCU. Just let us know. Robert Downey's retired almost. You know, you need new faces. Yep. You're kind of falling off right now. Yep. I say that with love. So you know, just reach out. Just reach out. For real. Let's
keep it going. Hey, this is our last video for the day.
Oh dang! Ending it off with a bang.
Yep, we are gonna go off with a bang. Let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, and really quickly, the song by Kai Uriah is "Why Wouldn't I?" And if I didn't say it, the song for Caleb Gordon was "Yesterday Gone." So, all right, so now let's get back into it.
Oh yeah.
If nothing else, that I'd be honest with myself. Took the chip off my shoulder, put my pride up on the shelf. Got on my big boy pants, another notch under my belt. I've been the opener and the main attraction. If you're still sleeping on me, go ahead, keep napping. Who's the Chinese kid that raps? They say my name with passion. Depending who you ask, you won't get the same reaction.
He's a legend. And he's talking.
Oh my God, talk about it. Okay, I had to mention this real quick. Obviously this category is scenes, so I really did like the scene of the Kai Uriah video. For those who might be like, he didn't say anything about it. The way the desert feel, but like it's populated was really cool. Now this MC Jin video, dude, I believe he started. So his YouTube page had been like what feels like blank for years. Like there hadn't been anything he'd really been posting on there for a while. I think he was doing lives at one point. But when I saw that he posted a video for a song, bro, the excitement was unreal. Bro, it was so wild. He used to, I'm sure you know this, but Wado used to do this thing on his page where he'd have Christian rappers come in and like do freestyles.
Yeah.
And bro, so many of them would go off, bro. And they'd just be so chill and laid back with it, like it was light work. MC Jin was one of those people. If I'm not mistaken, MC Jin might have also been on Sway in the Morning. I could be tweaking. Yeah. I have no idea if I am or not.
He's a legend.
Bro, that's like some of the places I was introduced to him. So to see him come back was already like nostalgia for me, but to see him come back and not just like I'm out of retirement, I still got bars. He was like, he came out and he was energetic. He came out with a great video. It wasn't even like tacky or anything.
It's like you were in China, like the
right, dude.
I don't know where he's at, but
dude,
right. I don't know what it was. But it shot very well. It felt like you were there,
dude. Right, that's what I loved about this video. I felt like as the audience, we felt like a friend rather than a viewer.
Yeah.
I felt like instead of the camera, it was us. And I felt like we were invited into these scenes, into these places, into his space, into almost like his headspace, and really like kind of bringing us into the culture. Based off what the video showed, it seems like their culture is very communicative and kind of like a family, which is so cool and really, really dope. And you could feel it in the video and the song. Also, MC Jin is just super clean, bro. Super clean. So it was like the scenes, the sets, or I won't say sets because they were probably just normal places that they made seem like sets. All of it, bro, was just so cool. It was, and the way that the colors bounced, it was like dark but vibrant, and it was so cool, bro. It was so cool, man.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I thoroughly enjoyed having you stop by to do something that I don't think has been done like this. You might be the first person. Matter of fact, you are the only person I know who can just rattle off like music video producers, like, oh, this one was shot by this person. You like, yeah, Cinematics did that one. Like, you are the only one that can do that.
Bro,
so, props to you. Thanks for coming on. We gotta figure out more ways to do stuff like this. It's always fun to be around you. Your energy is a blessing to the space, man. You are an encouragement to a lot of people on YouTube, because we can bet on one thing: you're gonna be in the live and you're gonna be in the comment section. So we appreciate that,
bro. No, all glory to God, bro. Thanks again for having me on, bro. It's been super fun. It's cool being one of the first to do something, but I'm glad I got to do it with you, bro. I love these videos, love these cinematographers. So it's been cool being able to support them. So yeah, man. Actually, speaking of doing more stuff like this, I'm going to be doing something where I'm reviewing some artists' music videos that they had sent to me. So we're going to see how that goes. If it goes well, we might do more like it. So
okay,
you'll have your eyes wide open for that one for sure.
I appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by. I'm excited about what you have going on. I think it's going to be a hit. I think people will definitely resonate. Especially just like how we just did here now. Like I learned a lot just by sitting here with you and talking about these music videos. So I can only imagine if you sit down and get your thoughts written out in the script and have all your stuff going, how dope it would be. So I appreciate your bars, and for all my listeners, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I know the video runs a little bit long, but hey, we don't care. You guys are a part of our family, and sometimes family hangouts run a little long. So we appreciate you guys. And until next time, peace in, confusion out, and be positive.